Welcome to this learning film covering the transfer of personnel from a vessel using what is commonly referred to as a basket. The transfer can take place between two tankers when undertaking STS work. It is also very commonly used to transfer people to and from an offshore structure or rig. The transfer should be undertaken with a crane certified for man riding and with the assistance of qualified and experienced crew. Firstly, why do people want to use a basket transfer? It could be personnel involved in an STS operation, a boarding pilot from a small boat, or people being transferred to a rig for a rig shift meeting. Even better, it could be crew offshore going on leave. There are various devices that are classed as baskets. Management will ensure that any basket or capsule on board is approved by a classification society. The Billy Pew was the first and is one of the standard baskets in use. It consists of a flotation collar and base with side support lines attached to a lifting ring. It is named after Billy Pew, a deckhand who worked in the Gulf of Mexico. He came up with the design over 50 years ago to improve safety. The Billy Pew is collapsible, which assists with storage. Several companies also make rigid baskets that people stand on, which are similar to the collapsible basket. There are also rigid capsules that have seats and can often hold a stretcher. Let's now look at necessary preparations before the transfer takes place. The device should be located in the vicinity of the crane to be used. It should be marked with the SWL and the number of persons. Those involved in the operation must perform a full visual inspection of it and associated equipment. When checking rigid baskets or capsules, follow the guidance provided by the manufacturer. Crew will also have to perform the usual operational checks on the crane before use. An additional stipulation added by OCIMF for man riding is that there should be a pennant fitted below the lower purchase or ball with a safety latch. What other checks are required? Make sure that the takeoff and landing places on both vessels are clear of obstructions. Check that the people making the transfer are aware of the operation and that they are prepared to do it. They should be dressed in correct PPE, including a flotation device, such as an inflatable life jacket or floater jacket. Check on your company procedure to see what type of flotation device you need to wear. They should also be physically able to make the transfer, have no loose items in their possession, and be aware of safe riding practices. If the transfer takes place in darkness, all people should be fitted with a strobe light. Before all this activity happens on deck, the vessel management will have made a transfer plan. The text shows what should be in a transfer plan. The plan will also identify crew members that will be involved. Essential personnel include a crane driver, a signaller, and a responsible person who has overall charge on deck. It is also useful to have another 2 crew to assist the people who will use the basket. Training for the crew involved is shown in the text.